Today, I'm going to talk about 3 ways that you can help heal your inner child. If you have been feeling like you've been struggling for most of your life, chances are you experienced some wounding due to trauma in your formative years, and this should help you heal some of that. So the first thing is that you're going to want to introduce yourself to your inner child, and that means having open dialogue, conversation. I choose to do this out loud because my critical voices when I'm in my head are pretty loud sometimes. So when I talk to my inner child, I speak as the adult out loud, and then I also speak as a child out loud. I usually close my eyes so that I can feel into myself. It helps me focus. My inner child has a lot to say, and I'm sure that yours does too. I may choose to model this for you in the future. It feels kind of vulnerable to say that I would do that, but I think for some of you, maybe that would be beneficial. So let me know if you think that that's something that you would like. The next thing that I do is based on those conversations and what I know of my childhood and the bright parts of it that I really enjoyed. The second thing I do is I have little dates with my inner child where I do something silly inside, like play with Play-Doh or color in a coloring book, or build like a fort out of the couch pillows and then just hang out there and read. They can also be things that I liked to do outside. So I really liked to climb trees. So sometimes I will go and I have a tree in my backyard that's really good for this. So it's not super public. And then other times I will dress in a way that my inner child finds to be silly and fun. Yesterday I put on my rain boots and had my umbrella, and we walked to the coffee shop to meet a friend, and on the way I jumped in all the puddles and sang all the songs I wanted to sing as loudly as I wanted. No one was really around, but someone could have seen me and thought I looked crazy. I have decided that I don't care. The third thing, it can be a little difficult, but it's very deep work, and it will unlock a lot of emotions, and it will help your inner child release some of the traumas, the feelings that get stored in your body that cause you to have triggered experiences, and sometimes may trigger panic attacks even. And can trigger anxiety. If you can visualize, what I would suggest is that you close your eyes and you go back to a memory that impacted you. My first 4 memories are actually very traumatic experiences, so those are the ones that I chose to go back into. So what that looks like is you close your eyes and you picture the thing that had happened to you, however it comes up for you, but you add yourself as an adult into the picture. So for me, there was a time that I was being punished in a really inappropriate manner, and I can see the picture happening, and then as my adult self, I step into the memory and I do the thing that the adults should have done, or I say the thing that the adults should have said, or sometimes I even just let my inner child have their say about how they feel about what's happening to them. And then in one particular memory, I actually pick myself up and I hold myself and I say, I've got you. I'm going to take care of you from now on. I'm the adult in your life that's safe. And then I carry myself out of that memory, actually. I know this is a lot, and that is probably the most difficult type of inner child work that you can do. Expect tears, expect to do it in phases. I have gone back to the same memory multiple times and have done different things that need to be done in that memory. The first time I might have done one thing, and then the next time I do a whole nother thing. As my inner child builds confidence in me and I build confidence in my ability to take care of myself and my inner child, there's this like cool evolution that happens with this third phase. It even actually, the first 2 also evolve and become easier and more fun, and you kind of integrate your inner child into who you are, and that's a lot of fun, I think. But some of this is going to be really hard at first. But you deserved someone in your life who had your back. You deserved adults that were going to love you no matter what and treat you with respect and kindness. And you didn't have that. And that created a really difficult space inside of you that still impacts you today. So now you're in this position where you basically have to reparent yourself from the inside out. And it is hard work, but it is so beneficial when you start to get to the other side of realizing who you are and who you would be if you were supported, and realizing that that support comes from yourself. It's like this really great like wheel of trust. You just keep feeding into it, and it's like this cyclical thing where you give your inner child some time, and then they feel good, and then you feel confident that you're able to take care of yourself. It's just this like continuously evolving healing practice, and it has a lot of value. And I hope that you got some really good takeaways from this video, and know that it's not easy. And if you have any questions or concerns, or you want to share your experience with me, either comment or you can message me, and I would be happy to listen and try to walk you through anything that you need help with. So I appreciate you, and I love that you want to heal, and I love that you want to love your inner child, and great things are ahead for you. I just know it.